What is up, ATG traders? This is Munya, and today we're going to be learning how to make at least $100 per day using this boom and crash trading strategy that you see on my screen. And as usual, we're going to go through the settings for this strategy. I'm going to give you the settings, all the settings that you need. I'm also going to give you all the conditions that you need if you want to use this strategy. And also, we're also going to be looking at some practical examples of how and when to apply this strategy. Okay, so all that is going to be given to you in this video, so make sure you watch up until the end so that you fully understand how this strategy works. Remember, trading is very risky, so you will need to have your facts right. Okay, if you're new to this channel, I review trading strategies, different trading strategies each and every day, and I share them with you guys right here on this platform. And if you want to see more and more, make sure you click that subscribe button and you turn on your notification bell so that you'll be personally notified whenever I post a video on this channel. You won't miss any of my videos and you stay up to date with the current strategies. Okay, with that said, this is how the strategy looks like. This is a swing trading strategy, which means we're going to be using higher time frames, which means we're also going to be increasing our chances of winning because we're going to be looking at the bigger picture. We're going to be following the trend. And as usual, I trade confluence, which means that I involve price action also in my trading, and I also use indicators, so they work hand in hand to give me the perfect entries, to give me good entries. Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'll remove all the indicators that I have on my screen, and then I'll start sharing with you guys step by step each and every indicator that we're going to be using. And I'll also do the conditions as well, so that you know when to enter and you know when to exit. At the end of this video, I'm going to share some tricks that you can actually use to manipulate the market on your own, okay, which is very essential, so make sure you stay up until the end. Okay, so right now I'm going to remove all these indicators. I'm going to remove all these indicators, and as you can see, I'm left with a blank chart. We are currently looking at crash 500 and we are in our 15-minute time frame. Okay, so this is a blank chart, as you can see, and we now want to start installing our indicators. I understand there might be people that are new to this channel and do not know how to go about the whole process of installing indicators and adjusting them to suit you guys. Okay, so the first indicator that I want to add is called the Ichimoku. Okay, so I'm going to go to indicators, then main window, then Ichimoku, and it is going to have the following properties that you see on my screen. We have a Tenkan Sen of 9, a Kijun Sen of 26, a span B of 50, and there is no fill. The fill is turned off, so make sure you turn it off as well. We want this indicator to appear on all time frames, and on the styling, this is very important. We only want our Tenkan Sen to be shown on our charts, and the rest we don't want to see it on our charts. So this is what we'll do. We'll set our Tenkan Sen to the color blue, and the rest of these will have the same color as our background. So as you can see, I have a white background. My down comma is white, my up comma is white, my span is white, my Kijun Sen is white, such that if I click on done, I'll only be able to see this blue line, which is our Tenkan Sen, which is what we're going to be using during this strategy. Okay, the next indicator that I want to add is part of the tricks that can help you manipulate the market. It's called fractals. So I'm going to go back to my indicators, then click on main window, then look for fractals, which are right here. I'm going to set them to the color red, and I'm going to click done. And as you can see, we now have those arrows that are pointing up or down. Okay, I'll explain later on in this video how you're going to use them. Okay, next we want to install our indicator window 1. So I'm going to go to settings again, main window. This time I'm going to choose the stochastic oscillator, and this stochastic oscillator is going to have the following properties: the percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, a price field of low high, a method of exponential. Now pay very close attention to these levels. We need level 85, which is labeled as sell, and we need level 15, which is labeled as buy. Okay, please make sure you take note of that. Then click done, and again we want it to appear on all time frames. And then the styling, please make sure these have the same color as your background. So my main and my signal are all white because I have a white background. What we need from this stochastic are only levels. So if I click done, you'll see that the only thing that will be in our indicator window 1 will be the levels. We've got the level 85, which is return sell, and level 15, which is return buy. Okay, now the next indicator that we need is called the awesome oscillator. So I'm going to go to indicator window 1, then we're going to add the awesome oscillator, which is right here. It is going to have the default settings. What do I mean by that? Your value up and your value down should have corresponding colors to your candlesticks. So if your bullish candlesticks are green, make sure your value up is green, and if your bearish candlesticks are red, make sure your value down is red. So they should just match with your candlesticks and how you have set them. Okay, if you click done, you will have something like this on your charts. As you can see, we now have the awesome oscillator there, and it's matching with our main chart as well, as you can see. Okay, last but not least, we're going to add another indicator under our indicator window 1 right here, and this indicator that we want to add is the moving average. And this moving average is going to have the following properties that you see on my screen as well. We've got a period of 1, a shift of 0. The method is simple: apply to previous indicators data, and we also want it to appear on all time frames. I've set the color for this indicator to black because it will be visible on my white charts. So if I click done, I'll have something like that, which is the complete strategy that you need for you to make at least $100 per day trading boom and crash. Okay, so we have successfully installed our strategy, and we need to get into the conditions and look at some live examples of when to use this strategy. But before I do that, please make sure you have subscribed and you have liked this video. Comment down below what you have learned and stand a chance to win a VIP signals package for 1 month, whereby you'll be receiving signals from me and you'll be able to trade profitably. Okay, all you have to do is comment down below. The best comment is going to win that VIP 1 month package. Okay, but you have to make sure that you're a subscriber and you have liked this video as well. I'll leave a link to our Telegram channel where you can see me announcing the winner for this package. The link will be in the description box below. Just click it, and you'll also be able to see my trading results, my VIP trading results, my students trading results, our account management program results, and everything to do with trading. It's completely free to join that Telegram channel. Just click the link and click join, and you'll join for free. Or if you want short form content and tips on trading, make sure you check us out on our TikTok account. There's a link again. The first link that you see, it will take you straight to our TikTok. Maybe you will see some short videos explaining some strategies and some concepts. And if you like that, make sure you follow us as well on TikTok. Okay, so let's get back to business. How do you trade with this strategy? Number 1, we said you're going to be using the 15-minute time frame for this one, and as you can see, probably some of you can already tell how this strategy works. Okay, so there are only 2 conditions that need to be met. You need this black line to touch your, actually 3. You need this black line to touch your sell level. Of course, if you want to enter a sell, you will need to have this black line at your sell level. You also need to check break of market structure on your main chart, okay, whereby you see candlesticks crossing to be below this blue line, right? And then your confirmation will then be a color change from green to red, indicating that you are now fully in a sell. So if these 3 conditions are met, then you are good to enter into a sell trade. And as you can see, the market pushed all the way down like that. Okay, maybe let's look at another example before I jump into some live trades. Maybe let's look into a buy trade opportunity. Okay, number one, you want to be in your buy zone, of course, that black line. Number two, you want to see this break of market structure where you see candlesticks crossing to be above this blue line. And number three, you also want to see a color change from red to green. Okay, and as you can see, the market pushed all the way up. So I've already explained how to buy, I've already explained how to sell. Let's take a look at a live example or a current situation that we are in. Right now on Crash 500, there is this setup like this. Let me remove this so that you guys can clearly see. We have a setup like this. And we said, if you want to enter into a buy trade, what has to happen? Number one, you have to see your black line reaching your buy zone, right? We are in our buy zone. Number two, we need break of market structure. We're waiting for price to break this blue line actually. And already our third condition has been met, whereby we see a color change from red to green, showing that we are now in an upward momentum, and it has already happened. So only left with this condition where we see price breaking our market structure, and already we'll be anticipating that price will go up like that. Okay, so this will be a setup before it actually happens, because most of you guys say these are delayed and all that, but here is a setup that is about to happen actually. And I can already see the trick that I wanted to share with you guys where the fractals come in is whenever you see these red arrows, those that are pointing up or down, if you see it pointing down, it means we are at a peak. This is a peak formation. So basically I take that as a peak. If I see my fractals pointing down like that, I know we are in that's the bottom. Okay, that's a bottom for me. So I'll have a bottom like that, sort of like a support zone. If I see them pointing up like they did there, I can tell that that's a resistance zone, that's a top. Can you see, guys? So they're always respected. Basically they show you peaks, those fractals, and they can help you understand if, or actually they will increase your chances of winning if you are following them as well. Okay, the same concept applies even if you're on Boom 500. Like I said, you can do both spike catching and scalping with this strategy, and it will turn up just like it was doing on Crash. So on Crash you can catch spikes, and you can also go against spikes and still be profitable. Okay, I don't want to make these videos long. If you guys have any other questions, you can ask them in the comment section, but what I want you guys to mainly do is to practice this strategy first on your demo accounts before moving on to your real accounts, because trading is risky and you will need to understand the strategy first before using it. Okay, so if you have questions, ask them in the comment section. I'll be responding to questions today, all of today. I'll be responding to these questions. Until next time.